What is up, YouTube? So we are back with another vlog. So I am 2 weeks into dieting. I am just under 5 kilos down, and I go away on holiday tomorrow. I'm pretty, believe it or not, it's not gonna, is it? I'm pretty flat, so I probably don't look it because I'm black and I have very bubbly muscle. But yeah, I am pretty flat. As in, connections are not that great. I'm getting relatively lean, and I've still got 12, 13 weeks left of dieting until my client's team photo shoot. So today I'm going to run a high day of food. Last weekend I ran 700 grams of carbs. Today I'm probably going to run an 850, as I actually dropped to a new low one day after that day. So it was it filled me up, but it didn't keep me full enough for very long, as I just dropped. So yeah, today we're going to run a high day. Probably going to be somewhere between the 750, 800 gram of carbs. I'm kind of just going to adjust as the day goes on. So my first meal, we have got, by the way, it's probably going to sound weird, but I can't mix whey with cream of rice. I think it's just the artificial sweetener, but it just doesn't sit well, it doesn't digest well. And this is one thing you'll notice all of today. Everything for me is all about digestion. So my first meal, I've got 125 grams of cream of rice, 150 grams of berries. I'm going to also do 20 grams of raisins and then 20 grams of honey. So I think that will take me to about 150 carb for the first meal. And then I'll kind of show you the rest of the meals as the day goes on. And then obviously today protein I'm going to drop. So it will likely just be 130 grams of protein cooked per meal. Is roughly what I'm going to do. Probably work out to about 170 uncooked. But unfortunately I'm thick and I didn't uncook. I didn't weigh my food uncooked today. So yeah, that is today. I will show you the first meal when it's done. Also with this, protein wise, I'm probably just going to do turkey mince, or I'm going to do chicken. I'm not really decided. We'll see. But yeah, that is that. Let's get tucked in before we start PTing for the day. So that is our first meal. Gosh. We have got, like I said, 125 cream of rice, 150 berries, 20 grams of raisins, 20 grams of honey. Let's go. So I figured we should probably also do a little physique check. So as you can see, relatively lean, relatively flat. For me, the area that flattens off most is my abs, and then my quads as well, which I will show you. Oh, I've got to stand back here for some good lighting, but you will see that they're lean, but they're not very full. Same with my abs. You'll see them tomorrow and they will be much thicker. Let's enjoy this first meal. Okay, meal two. We have got 200 rice, 100 turkey, 25 grams honey, wash, some salt, dry as fuck. Lovely. Okay, so high date meal 3. We have got, again, I'm only eating foods that sit, digest well. So we have got 6 sourdough crumpets, 1 banana, 30 grams of jam. I may need to use some honey. I'm going to add a rice cake to this as well. And then I'm going to do 30 grams of whey. With more carbs going in, carbs are protein sparing, which means we don't need as much protein. So I'm just keeping protein at a baseline of like 30 odd grams per meal. And we are 330 carbs deep. I am absolutely ravenous, but I feel like we're slowly starting to fill out. To be honest, Probably will be doing like 800, 900 carbs today, and I think that should fill me up enough where I can then dig for probably another 7 to 10 days. So basically until I come back from Dubai, where I will still diet. And then it'll be a case of digging deep. Cycle will start again, and we'll ramp things up just a little bit. Muy bueno. But anyway, 6 crumpets going in. Let's go. Okay. Okay. So we are 3 meals deep. On to meal 4. It's 10 past 1. So I'm probably actually going to do 6 meals today. And we're at 500 carbs. So I'm going to slam in another 150, 200-ish now. And I probably will wait until about 4 o'clock to eat again. And then I'll see if I can get that last meal in. If I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. But it won't matter. So this will take me up to about 650 carb. I have just trained shoulders and arms. I would say I got a nice pump, but I just realised I drank 1.5 litres of water, which when you've eaten 500 grams of carbs is not enough. Because for every 1 gram of carbohydrates we eat, we need roughly 3 grams of water in our body to be able to pull it into the cell and to be able to transport the carbohydrates. Sodium I've also took up this today, so normally I put about 2 grams of salt on a meal. Today I've done 3. Obviously I'm not going to put 3 grams of salt in my cereal. But yeah, nonetheless, I will put some salt. Forgot what I was going to say. I will put some salt on my chicken that I'm going to have as the protein in this meal. Like I said earlier, I don't really like to mix too much kind of artificial sweetness, and I also cannot for the life of me eat way more than once a day. Any more than sort of 50, 60, 70, 80 grams, and I start to get not really bad digestive issues, but I start to feel bloated, and obviously it then doesn't sit as well, which then guess what means I'm probably not digesting and utilizing the food. So I'm going to slam this. I'm then going to slam this bottle of water and another one before I then eat again. And then we will then assess and see if there's space for more. If there's space for more, I'll put more in. If there's not, then I won't. To be honest, based on how I feel fullness-wise, I think I actually just need to drink some more fluid first before I can actually put some more carbs in. As I think if I don't, I'm probably going to cause myself some digestive issues. So I am going to make this cereal in the bowl. I'm then going to drink 1/2 litre of water. Then I'll wait 10 minutes and then I will get the carbohydrates in. So, peace. Yeah, that is the meal. I'll show you the meal once it's done. Okay, so, like I said, I'm going to do 175 grams of cereal. So, here. We have got 175 grams of your finest cereal. Frosties, Cocoa Pops, Rice Krispies. Yes, it is in the same bowl that I used for my cream of rice this morning, because guess what? I don't like doing the fucking washing every single day, every single meal. So I just eat out of 2 tubs, and I just eat all my meals out of them. Healthy? Yes. Hygienic? No. Convenient? Yes. Which is ultimately the most important thing. Convenience when it comes to this is everything. So if it ain't convenient, probably not going to do it long term. Probably not going to stick to it. But let me get the macros up on this. I'm also going to put coconut milk on this, as I cannot use normal milk, and I do not feel like having plain water on it. So that is that. I'm going to do, that is 152 grams of carbs. I'm going to do 20 grams of honey, and I will also do 100 grams of berries on top for health. So that will take me to 175 gram of carbs, 682 for the day, and then obviously 30 grams of protein I will also do from chicken with this meal as well. So macros so far for the day: 10 grams of fat, 156 grams of protein, 682 grams of carbs. Oh wait, that's without the chicken in. That'll take it up to about 190. And I'm literally just doing 100 grams cooked. Yeah, so 186 grams, 14 grams of fat, and 682 grams of carbs. Delicious. And this is the finished article. So with it, we have also got 300 grams of coconut milk, and I will put the berries on. I will put the berries on once there is a bit more space in here. So I'll eat some, then I'll put the berries on, and then I'll eat and finish it the only way. Meal 5 looks like cat. Did you take a shit on my plate? Yeah, we have got cat shit and 500 grams of rice. So this is a big bowl of rice. But anyway, this will take me to 850 grams of carbs, which, given this is 700 grams of carbs, not bad. Definitely could stop here, but as I'm going to Dubai tomorrow, I need to be brimmed, mate, for the plane. Absolutely fucking brimmed. Because I'm a little nay at the moment, I need the extra carbs in me so that I can look a little bit fuller. That's a joke. I'm basically just being a little fat cunt today. And yeah, just slowing down the rate of loss. Do I need to eat this much? No. Will I probably gain 2 kilos? Yes. Does it matter? No, it fucking doesn't, because a lot of it is just going to be fluid. This is still only 4,500 calories, which in now we're probably entering the point of it where I'm actually entering the surplus. Before this month, if I'd have just finished the day there, I'd probably actually be at maintenance. But given that I'm trying to fill me up a little bit more, I probably will go to about 5,500 today, just to see what it does. Just to kind of get some feedback from me as well. Just to see kind of, I guess, how much food I can eat, one, and how much food I kind of actually need to be filled out. I mean, if we go off of the kind of the data, we're probably looking at this being probably somewhere around that maximum amount, where it's about 11 grams per kilo of body weight. So I'm about 78 kilos, times that by 11, we're looking at 858. I have actually eaten 855 grams of carbs. So if I eat another 3 grams of carbs, I should be brimmed. But obviously it doesn't work like that, as that is for endurance athletes. But this will should hopefully leave me feeling a little bit fuller, as I don't really feel overly full today, to be honest, which is a bit weird. But anyway, I'm hungry, digestion is good, so I'm going to keep eating. Okay, so we are back for our 6th and final meal. All over the counter, brilliant. And it's ruined. It's different to what the original was going to be. The original was going to be 5% beef and then some sweet potato fries. Unfortunately, the beef was off. And I don't feel like getting food poisoning a day before I go on holiday, so I didn't risk it. So instead we've got some fried chicken pieces in burgers. And then again, I've got half a bag of the McCain's sweet potato fries, because I can't eat normal potato. So this takes me to just shy of 1,000 grams of carbs, 260 gram protein, and like 70-ish fat. So it's like 5,700 calories. And I might stop there, depending on how my digestion is. Or I might do some cream of rice for dessert with some extra fruit, as I've only really had a couple of portions of fruit today and I do want to get some more in. So if I don't have the cream of rice, I will still have the fruit, and that will take me to 1,000 grams of carbohydrates. Big. And here we have the meal. sweet potato, chicken, ketchup,